Cats are carnivores, period. I made a whole episode about why they can't be vegan some time ago, which you can watch again when you click up here. The other day I came across a video mentioning a CNN contributor who stated in a recent study that our pets are part of the climate problem because of their high carbon footprint, mostly due to their meat-heavy diets. She suggests novel foods like lab-grown meat and insects instead. Considering that you can already buy insect or cricket flour in stores, I thought it might be worth talking about. Flour? Really? When they say insects, they mostly mean cockroaches, mealworms, and crickets. Well, you'll find cricket flour in some cookies already, and insects are used as meat substitutes in sausages. Sounds all great since it's supposed to help with climate change, right? Well, I know one thing. When our cats catch a fly, they'll eat it. But when they'll catch a cricket, they'll play with it, they kill it, and then they leave it alone. Smart little cats. To find out more info, I checked it all out online, and here's what I discovered. Let's first talk about insects. Insects can carry parasites. The National Center for Biotechnology Information / National Library of Medicine did a parasitological evaluation of edible insect farms. And here is what they found out about these novel foods. More than 80% of the examined insect farms showed the presence of parasites. Around 70% of these parasites were pathogenic for insects only. 36% were potentially parasitic for animals. And in 30% of all cases, those parasites were potentially pathogenic for humans. That's not good. You can read it for yourself, and I'll put a link to this evaluation in the description box below the video. That all doesn't sound too appealing to me. But what about lab meat now? Isn't that so much better because you don't have to kill animals? Or so I thought, my fellow animal lovers. First, I wanted to find out if lab meat is the same as the new hyper-realistic plant-based burgers that everybody is raving about, and it is not. The plant-based beef patties don't contain meat, and that wouldn't be best for your cat for obvious reasons. Have you tried those beef patties though? I have, and the labs do make them taste really good, and they definitely taste like real meat. My only concern is the number of ingredients. I personally try to stay away from too many highly processed foods. Now let's get back to the lab meat. And here's what I found out about this novel food product, also via the National Center for Biotechnology Information / the National Library of Medicine. Lab meat, as the name already says, is created in laboratories of cellular agriculture. Sounds weird to me. Anyways, they grow stem cells that they can find in a cow's tissues like bone marrow or fat. But how do they grow or cultivate those cells to become a piece of meat you can eat? Well, they mostly use bovine, that's bull, serum for growth. And here's how you can get it. They slaughter a pregnant cow and cut out the unborn calf from the womb. Then they inject a syringe into the fetus's heart to extract the serum. For this harvesting procedure, the fetus has to be alive. And it seems they don't use any form of anesthesia. Not very humane, is it? This means the fetus will most likely feel pain and discomfort before they kill it. So they grow the cow's stem cells with the bovine serum they harvested from the unborn calf. Doesn't sound too appealing or ethical to me. In fact, this chemical gook sounds a bit like frankenfood, especially since they still have to kill animals to create it. In the future, they might be able to grow it synthetically, but I couldn't find any information about that yet. You can read the articles about this as well. I'll include them in the description box below. Now back to the CNN contributor who said our pets should eat insects and lab meat. My personal opinion is that this lady went a bit overboard by adding our pets to the long list of climate change contributors. For most of us, our pets are family members and a very important part of our lives. In times of distress, they can keep us sane and give us a reason to get up in the morning. Remember the recent lockdown? What do you think about all of this? And even though it is really in right now, you probably won't find me eating bugs or lab meat anytime soon, and my cats would simply tell the CNN reporter to fluff off. On a totally different subject matter, I have been contacted by the Hungarian Velvet Paw Sanctuary non-profit organization. They work on a volunteer basis and save wounded and sick feral cats, give them temporary shelter and take them to the vet for surgeries if needed and vaccinations. The foundation is supported by donations and they need help. If you want to check them out, go to the description box below the video where you can find a link to their website. And now lastly, something very exciting for you because you could win. Remember my recent interview with the founders of Frame Your Feline? Well, we are teaming up for a sweepstakes, which is starting today. So visit my website right now to enter for a chance to win a cool Frame Your Feline ensemble. Good luck! That's all for today, my wonderful cat crazy crowd. Thanks for hanging out with my cats and me today. Please subscribe, like, comment and share. And if you want to help out our channel, then become a member of Patreon or pick up some amazing cat crazy merchandise like this one here. Look at that. Until next time, stay cat crazy and don't forget, cats rule and so do you.